Okay, most of you might actually be author people who's watching this, and welcome. I love having you here, but this video isn't really for you, but it's a video that you could send to your friends and family when they ask, what do you want for Christmas? Or birthdays, or, you know, special occasions overall. If you're new here, hello, I'm Emilia. I'm an indie author who recently had my birthday, so I've been thinking gifts in my head because I know it comes every year, twice a year, and you have to come up with something. So today I have 5 things that I think would work really great as gifts for authors. I recently did a similar video for gifts for readers, and I do firmly believe that authors are also readers, so if nothing in this video works, you can check out that video. I will link to it down below and up here somewhere. But let's get into it. The first gift for authors is notebooks, because they are inexpensive. Most of us, I assume, probably has enough notebooks, but still not enough notebooks. So I always recommend notebooks. If you don't know what you want to give someone, notebooks are great. They are useful or just fun to have. So in the reader video, I did try to say things that are like, oh, they won't just be put in a drawer collecting dust. I know I am going against myself here because I have too many notebooks to know what to do with, but it's still one of those things that I am forcing myself not to buy, and I just love notebooks. Another great author gift is, you know, like writing software. And for me, I would pretty much always recommend Scrivener, because since I changed to Scrivener, I don't really go back unless it's for projects that I already started somewhere else, because I have not had the energy to move them. But like, writing software can be expensive, and try to see what writing software they use or they want, and if they use a subscription-based writing software, just pay a month for them. You know, that can go a long way, and also feel like you're supporting their author dreams, you know, because I know a lot of authors don't have supportive friends and family around them, and like I can see the side of things that are like, you should probably do something else with your life and stop dreaming, be realistic. But also, we're telling ourselves that enough. Okay, I am lucky enough to have very supportive friends and family, but just support them. They are aware that it's a big dream thing and they are doing it anyway. You don't have to add to that voice in their head. Just make sure you show them that you support them in small ways. There will be another point in this list that is very relevant to that. So I will jump into that one. I'm gonna move my list around a bit. And that is something to take care of them. Because, as you know, us authors tend to shut ourselves in a hobbit hole and don't really take care of ourselves. You know? Not all of us, but chances are your author friend is curled up in a blanket or sweatpants and are typing away, or just don't staring at their document. They have probably consumed way too much caffeine, haven't eaten enough, and probably need a shower. So give them something to take care of themselves. It can be as easy as, you know, some lotions or face masks, or, you know, something to motivate them to take care of themselves. And I know it's a really big topic about like, oh, maybe not use, you know, one-use items, which is super valid, but sometimes that might be the thing that gets you out of something. So make it easy for them to take care of themselves, even if that is just one, you know, one-use packet of face masks, because okay, I got this, I need to use it, might as well do the whole thing, or, you know, it's something. Or even better, just get them out of the house, buy them food, give them a hug, and that's also a reason for them to shower, so do something for them or give them something they can use to take care of themselves. I know it's not really writing related, but most of us don't take care of ourselves enough. And that goes for writers and other people who aren't writers as well. Now, another good thing to give your writer friends is craft books, books about writing, or if they're publishing, give them books about marketing. Highly recommend this series, actually. Or, you know, things, research books. If you know they're struggling or their book have something that you could find a book about, give them a book about that. Give them a book about weapons if they're writing fantasy. Give them a book about medieval Europe or torture devices. I don't know. But if you know that they're writing a book about something and you know that, oh, this specific thing will be in the book, give them research books. I know I would love to just, if someone gave me pirate books, because I'm currently writing a pirate fantasy novel, or, you know, just writing books. It might sound like, oh, it's a kind of generic to give them a book about writing because they're a writer. It's a small thing you can do to show your support. That's the importance of this gift. It may not be a perfect gift. It may not be the perfect specific book they want or need, but it's something that shows that, here, I want to support you. I want you to be better at this thing you're passionate about or you're wanting to do. Help them get better. I could, you know, also say like writing course or some writing event. It's in the same vein, but if you want something physical, just a book about writing. Just try to make sure they don't already have it. But even then, they'll probably use it. If I were to have 2 books of the same book, I could use one to scribble in and mark in and one to have as a clean copy to just read through sometimes. So writing books, craft books, or, you know, non-fiction things. I will make a video about fiction books for, you know, readers, with like recommendations and stuff. Now, the last gift is kind of similar. If you've seen my gifts for readers video, the last point there was to read their favorite book and talk to them about it. So this is similar, and that is read their books. Because honestly, I don't even care if you're a friend or family member of mine and you're like, hey, I would like to read your book. I would give you a copy of my book. Depending on, you know, how close we are and the cost of things, I might give you an e-version of the book. But, like, if you want to read my book, here, take it. Now, I know some people don't want their family and friends to read their books, so make sure they're okay with it first and, like, ask them. Maybe, probably. But I will highly recommend just read their books if you want to show that you're supporting them. Like, this could be a year-round thing. It doesn't have to be because you want to give them a special gift for a special occasion, but it means a lot to us, at least like for me. I know that it means a lot to me when my friends and family members read my books, and especially when they come and tell me they like them. It makes me feel like, oh, you're supporting this thing. And like, I know my time traveler romance isn't really my dad's cup of tea, but he read it. He read my debut novel too, and I think he's read it twice. So it just warms my heart so much to have like, okay, this person that I care about not only care enough to try to read the book I wrote, but also they like it, and I don't know, it just feels, it warms my heart as an author. And like, my fiance read Keep Me Breathing. I have not seen him read a book in all these years that we've been together. And like I said, I can't even tell you how much it means to me, and I think it means a lot to like other authors when you read their book, or even just buying their book, because we're all struggling out here getting people to buy our books and making money on them. So, you know, but that's my last point. And I know this is a little bit of a bigger undertaking, even though it may not be an expensive undertaking if you borrow the book from the library, or, you know, ask them for a copy or an ebook version, or borrowing it from them. But it means a lot. It's one of those things that it may not be a physical gift, but it is a gift that they won't forget about. I promise you that. And I mean, you could probably even like buy a copy and annotate it with like, oh, I like this thing here, and give them to them. Just make sure you're on good terms and not like, oh, this thing sucks. You know, be a decent human being. Now, for most of us, writing and books aren't the only things we're interested in. Okay, we like other things. We have favorite snacks, we have favorite movies, we have other interests, we have things we need. These are just ideas for like author-related things, because I know that if I were to think, oh, okay, I want to buy something for my brother, and his interest is cars. I have no idea about cars. All I know is I want my car to take me from A to B and be comfortable, you know. So I would not have any idea what to give him related to cars. And I think that for some people it might be the same thing related to books and writing. So that's why I'm making this video, you know, to take that stress away, or at least help take that stress away from you and also your author loved one. Because when birthdays and holidays come around and everyone is like, oh, what do you want for Christmas? And I know I'm standing there like, I don't know. Now I did come up with things for my own birthday, which were like, oh, I need this thing. But I know some people are like, oh, I want it to be a surprise. And like, I don't want them to know what I give them, which, fair. I'm not gonna say anything, but I am very much more of a, please let me know so you're not buying something stupid that I won't use. So this might help bridge that gap, you know? And like I said, your authors are most certainly also readers, so there's a video with gifts for readers that is more reader specific, and keep your eyes out for my book recommendation video, because there's some really good nuggets in there. But until next time, thank you so much for watching, have a great adventure, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!